grab another one of our leftover rescues from the winter storm.
Oh my gosh, there's a car in a ravine. Wow. Wow.
They are down.
They are down there. This is going to be an ordeal, isn't it?
Hey man.
It was so clear the whole way up. Yeah. And I was coming out of these. I slept on the roof. And I sold all of those up there. So I went and took pictures. And I took a left out of it instead of taking a right. Yeah. And I was like, well, there's a cul-de-sac down here. I'll just turn around. Yeah. As soon as I hit that, I just kept sliding right there. And that's how far I made it.
Holy cow, that's terrifying.
Yeah, I know. Once I saw it right here, it was too late. Once you hit it, it's over.
Exactly.
I am very grateful for you guys. I really appreciate it.
Well, hopefully he's able to get you pulled out of there. You might have to be in the steer.
Whatever you need me to do. Whatever you need me to do.
Okay.
I mean, 90% of this road is clear. The last 10%
Is it? Yeah, it's a no-go.
can't even touch.
Yeah, I don't think they do anything to this down here, I guess, because they don't have anybody down here.
Yeah, everybody that lives there just like takes a right instead of a left. Jesus. I got this big old rock that I found on the side and I put it in front of the tires. I was like, this some ain't going nowhere. This thing ain't going nowhere.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not. I may have to get a bunch of leads. I'm gonna be real close. I got about 125 foot.
That was pretty close. I said 100 feet.
Yeah, it's I think I can get him from here.
Do I need to release this?
I'm good, yeah.
Do I need to release the brake and stuff?
Wait for us to get a little bit of tension on it, and then what I would do is just get in, start it up, put it in neutral, and then we'll just let the winch get it up there.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, because if you touch the gas any at all, it'll.
I ain't going. I'm not touching that.
Boy, that's pretty hairy down there. Isn't it?
Dude, like what?
Woo! You wouldn't stop till you got to the.
And how I stopped myself right here is I had to drive up on the curb right there
to get a little traction.
and get a little traction. That's the only thing I could think of. That's the only way I could think of doing it.
Hey, I can pull while you do that if you need me to. Okay. Okay, yeah. This is the most stubborn lever on a winch that I've ever seen in my life.
You got the magic tool.
Man, it's crazy. If you was by yourself, man, you'd be in trouble.
Yeah. I got AAA
Okay.
for situations like this.
Yeah, there you go.
Let me hop in there.
All right. Yeah, sometimes they're picky on the. There it is. I hear it now. Okay. Yeah, yeah, we're good. Some ice melt and a shovel. Yeah, we
It would not be bad just to have it in the back of the truck, just sitting back there. It would not hurt one bit.
Yeah, man, that's It's nice to be able to at least to help yourself a little bit. If you're starting to slide, you're
done for.
You're done for. And it's a big panic, man.
When I told my boss, as soon as I hit it, I was done for. I couldn't back out of it. I was stuck. But what I was telling him was like, if I got down there, that would have been bad. That would have been bad.
Yeah, well, what right there was at least 100 feet, so that's what we've been telling people. We can't pull on ice, so if I can't set my truck up on dry, it'll just slide me down too.
Slide you right down to it.
You might turn my way.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, angle us away from that.
Yeah.
Probably straight from there, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of people, and I had a guy that was stuck for almost 5 days. Had people bringing him food, luckily, after the 3rd day because he ran out of food. And it has been a crazy storm.
Yeah, and there was no warnings.
No,
this whole road up here.
It's like, I've came in the back way. I think this actually goes like Pine Mountain. I think you can get into Pine Mountain from a gravel road.
Yep.
I've hit that access road before and come through. That's, oh my goodness, it's miserable.
And I've come through this way and turned around down there before, but I've come up here because, I mean, we've sold a couple of these dog sites up there. So I was like, I'll just come back, take a couple pictures and stuff, and then... Man, it got street tires on that thing too, man. You're in trouble. And they're wide. It don't have four-wheel drive.
Yeah, and it's wide, so once those tires, they slide quick, man. All right, I guess to the right. Yeah, maybe we'll get we're getting there. Slowly but surely.
I really appreciate you, man.
That last little bit I might have to pull forward with you to get you on dry. But at least we got you close anyway. The heck's been down here, dog?
I don't know what that is because I've been looking at it.
That's a big dog, if that's a dog.
It's got to be a hoof of some kind.
It's crazy, isn't it? That's a...
It's not a bear. It
looks small for a bear. It might have been a cub, maybe, if it's... We've seen some of the craziest tracks in the snow up at the house, man. We've bobcats and fox, and there's just all kinds of stuff up there.
Anything to score anything up there? Or?
Not really, man. It's they're just out running around.
That's good.
It's crazy that you can see exactly where they go in the snow. So
I'm glad I don't. I would rather work in the 100-degree heat.
Tell me about it, man.
The 20-degree cold.
My trucks don't want to work. The hydraulics are slow, and then we have to worry about us sliding.
I just wish that this truck had four-wheel drive.
Yep, honestly, it probably still wouldn't have recovered itself even with 4. This stuff is like, it's so slick.
It's ice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a layer of ice on that. Okay, you'll have to turn that way. And then we'll get going straight here, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I've been able to have pretty good luck coming over into this softer stuff, and you'll get a little bit of traction, but that's steep. That wasn't nothing you were doing on that one that was gonna help. So steep.
My girlfriend was like, "Do the neutral and push it." I said, "You gotta push it."
They're like, "You're not going." Not happening. We'll just get it close. I'll try to just pull forward.
Found that winch up nicely.
That's good. Fix the winch cable and everything. Let's try that. You should be good. I would just stay right there like you are, and I'll try to pull forward.
Too much, it's going to pull him a little bit.
It'll be okay. Looks like we got him. That was a new one that he sent me. So Bailey sent me a new sling to try out. We've got a couple of those, and they're a little heftier, guys.
So it was nice because you weaved it through his hitch.
Yeah, I went all the way through the hitch, all the way through the big meaty part of it, and yeah, absolutely, guys. Bailey's. Don't leave home without them. I mean, you could, but you'd be stuck. Like I was saying, guys, that's the tool of choice. Go over and check out their website, guys. I've got a whole bag full of very nice coated, safe, nice non-scratch. We've got all sorts of shapes and sizes, links, tree savers, everything that needs to recover these vehicles safely. Because you guys know that all of the body panels on these, there's just nothing to pull from. So having Bailey's on your side is a good choice, because you've got lots of options for hook points on rims and control arms, and soft points on hitches and bumpers. And so go over and check those guys out.
Hello, sir. They have saved the day.
All right, guys. Boy, it gets you in trouble quick. It really does. And before you know it, you can't back up. You can't go forward. You can't do anything with that right there, because these are all new cabins right off of Wares Valley, guys. So they're up here, you know, quoting their jobs and things like that. I had to do like at least a 20-point turn just to get this thing turned around. So I see where he's going. You know, he's trying to get turned around. He pulled out of a driveway and I guess went the wrong direction. And then before he knew it, he was in bad shape there. But it happens. It happens to all of us. It's happened to me quite a few times during this winter storm.
We've been up here before, though. We got that truck that slid down in between two cabins.
That was one of our really, really early videos, guys. So if you've not seen me, it was a little white. Single line.
Are you sure it wasn't black?
No, single line, white. We had nothing. We had no boom. We had no, and we recovered that one. I'm almost positive. Go check out that video, guys. It was stuck between two.
I think it was these two cabins right here that it was stuck in between.
I think it was these, because I think they busted through the fence. And guys, it went down there.
It was down there in the HVAC.
Yeah, it ran. The only thing that stopped it was the HVAC that was attached to the house down there, and we got him recovered. So try to find that video there and thumb through, and it was a good one. We had a good time.
It was fun.
But that one, it was funny. Me and Kristen were just talking about we need to go back to the lot, and when we go back to the lot, we had a bunch of paperwork going, a bunch of pickups going, and we'll try to fix our red winch, my passenger side one, or my driver's side winch, and try to get it lined out. Because if you guys that work winches, you know it's a constant battle keeping that thing nice and tight and spooled where it's not tangled, because the first sign of a tangle will kink that cable, and then it ruins it. It starts to fray. And so we try to take care of our equipment, and this winter storm's got our cable looking kind of mangy on that one side. And we were like, okay, well, we didn't get a chance to do that. We got super busy again, so we were giggling about, you know, this normally we have to do that stuff for free. Well, that job, they paid us to fix our winch cable on that one. It was a steady, slow, easy, but which is usually how we fix it, guys. We usually get the Bronco, and we run down the road about 120 feet and hook to it and put the Bronco into neutral, and you kind of set the parking brake about 50-50 to give it a little bit of resistance, and we'll just pull it to us. So, you know, that right there, it fixed our cable and paid us. So we were happy about that one.
I bet he was happy that he didn't go down that ravine. He said he slid. He said once his front tires hit that, or once his back tires got on that snow, that was it. He was done.
Yeah.
Slid.
So he slid. Yeah, 100 plus feet down there to the.
I don't know how he didn't go over that edge into that ravine. Oh my goodness. Very fortunate guy.
We've had some really scary stuff for the winter storms that we've had here. And I have a feeling this is probably not the end of our snow season. January is usually just getting started, getting warmed up for our...
We still have 2 recoveries that we're working on.
Still can't get to.
We still can't get to.
I don't know if those photos will go out or that video will go out before you guys see this one or not, but we've got one that's on its side still in the road. We've checked on it for the last 3-4 days now, and we still can't access where it's at. So we actually went up there today, and I got myself in a big heap of trouble. We took Big Red here. We got up, and I started sliding. We ended up sideways on the mountain. We had to get cables out and hook to a tree to get we were able to self-recover, but sorry that didn't get video.
No, it was terrifying.
We were all in panic mode and worrying about the brand new truck that was going to end up on its side down the...
That road was so slick you couldn't even stand on it.
I didn't fell down, broke my fingernail.
Oh, because you manicure.
It was fun. We had a good time up there. And we got out safely, so that's all that matters. Little Black, guys, is kind of my preferred. That truck's awesome. It's got the little snow cleat on it. In-cab control that I can dig in if I get in trouble to drop anchor, and short wheelbase so I can spin around. And so that's kind of our preferred. But Coben's been driving around with us, helping us out. It's always nice to have 2 trucks and a backup plan, which was what we had in mind for that recovery. But we were in the area, so we stopped to see if we could just take care of it, and my head got too big.
It was a mistake. You were humbled.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, we're over here on Wares Valley Road. Got them taken care of. We're going to get back into town and on to the next one. So stick around, stay tuned. What's the one thing that would be great to have after a winter storm? A car wash. I bet you this car wash has made a tremendous amount of money after the winter storm, and I can't handle it anymore. I've got to take at least a layer off of Big Red because it is nasty. What can I do in 8 minutes? How many layers can I get off in 8 minutes? One thing to never do is use the brush. Hand wash only. Which I'm not washing anything, it's too dang cold. I will just spray a few layers off. God, it's so nasty. Okay, I got a little bit of money left. Boy, it's almost red again. That's amazing. All right, time to go get it dirty again. What goes good with red tow trucks? Krispy Kreme donuts. Look at these guys. They got some new lineups. Oh my goodness.
These are Pop-Tart donuts.
Pop-Tart donuts. And my all-favorite The all famous blueberries. Oh, they're
and
so good.
Strawberry, and those are cinnamon rolls.
Gotta get in here, guys. She's lit up. Guys, going out to grab another one of our leftover rescues from the winter storm. I think conditions have improved a little bit out here too, so we can grab this one. Boy, it's lingering. Temperatures have not gotten up to melt any of these really steep roads and driveways, so we've not been able to do much. I think Friday you said it's supposed to get
Yeah, it's supposed to get in the 50s on Friday, so that'll be a great recovery day. It's unfortunate people have to wait a week to be rescued, but I mean, that's just how it is.
I think we're about a minute away. I'm not sure how bad this one will be, but I think I see it.
Oh, wow, I do see it. My goodness, where that red truck is. I bet the county will be glad to have this one out of there. I bet you they get phone calls on this all the time. Oh my gosh, there's a car in a ravine. Wow. So the story on this was that they had stopped about there where that red truck is, and somebody came down and hit them and made them go the rest of the way down the mountain. Wow.
They are down.
They are down there. Yeah, this is going to be an ordeal, isn't it? Do we need to call the county?
No, just have to wait, yes. I know, it's going to be bad.
No. No.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
So,
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll get this shut off and get everything set up and come back. YouTube know that I did call the county, and they said go ahead and block the road, and if we need assistance to come, to call them.
We do have permission, so.
Like you weren't in it.
Good old Bailey's bag. Bailey's bag of goodies. Yeah, we'll just walk it up here, hopefully. That was good. It's okay. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. Let me pull on this one.
Yeah, pull. Hold on. All right, cool. Yep.
Yeah, he's got the key.
Okay. You think we could get into one lane? You just gonna run?
It should run. We'll just let him, if he wants to start it up and. Hopefully it'll run. Well, that's good.
Yeah. My goodness. Hey, good job.
Hey, that was kind of crazy.
So I called the county and I said, you know, I let them know what we were doing. They knew exactly what we were talking about. They're probably relieved to have it out of there because I'm sure people call 911 on this one. And he goes, asked if we needed assistance. I said no, we had it under control. He goes, how long do you think it's going to be? About 15 minutes? I said, yeah, sure. And it's just now been 15 minutes since I called him.
And that's done. That's
done.
Up here,
paid,
picked up, turn around, paid.
Yeah,
so
everything.
Nice folks. You know, I don't know how much of it that caught on camera, but they'd said that, you know, just spent a bunch of money and got that one on the road that day. They couldn't get up the hill and parked it there, and somebody hit it and pushed it down in there. So that, you know, they were already out, you know, a bunch of money, and they were excited to have an extra car, and then that extra car ended up going down. So we got them a good discount. They're good folks.
They're local.
They're local. Yeah. You guys, I was like, I always get the people that want the discount for the illegal parks, and you know, like I said, we don't deviate from that plan. It's the same across the board. But it is nice when we get these, you know, just normal work calls, and we can help out with the locals, and
we enjoy helping out with the locals.
Yeah, they make the town go round, guys. It's but that was steep. That was steep right there for sure.
Let's look at that again. So the back tire was down there on that rock right in front of the river. That rock right there. The back tire was on the other side of that. I don't know how it stayed, how it didn't end up completely on its top, but
it was very tipsy when I climbed down there to hook up the front the front wheel. It was rocking around a little bit, but yeah, it's always nice to be able to get that out. I mean, it started up immediately. Didn't even have a dead battery.
That's amazing.
He said the front end damage was already there. I think he had a couple of little bumps from the initial slide down, but it was nothing at all. A couple of little bumps and bruises, but luckily they weren't in it and nobody was injured, and they got their car back. And
he said he saw it go over. He said he saw the people hit it and saw it go over, and his heart just sank.
I know, because like I said, he was talking about, you know, they just spent all that money and they were excited to have the extra car, but they did say that they were glad that it happened to that was the older one. They had a much nicer car that they were glad that it didn't happen to. Yeah. That one could afford a couple of extra bumps and bruises, and the other one was they wanted to keep it that way, keep it nice.
And that's a fantastic story to be able to tell. Hey, you see this dent here on the back?
Yeah.
That's where it went down a ravine.
He said, "Thank you so much. We'll leave you a good review, and we appreciate you guys and all that stuff." And the reviews help a bunch. We enjoy that too. And I get some goofy comments and stuff like that from YouTube family too. We appreciate you guys. We got I think Zoders has called and got some ornery people over there parking where they shouldn't. I don't know if I can get to them. I'm over here in Wares Valley, so we'll try to scoot over into Gatlinburg and see what kind of trouble we can cause over there. So let's get at it.